Very soon it'll be time for Thanksgiving. But in the meantime, it's nighttime and it's time for some dinner. So we're going to go to dinner. Angela is using a thing called a spiralizer. It's taking the zucchini that's been cut up and washed and it's turning it into little spirals that can be cooked. Cool, huh? And what was 3 pieces of zucchini is now a plate full of spirals. The second part of this recipe is chopping up leeks. And tonight, Angela is cooking chicken. Okay, the chicken has been browned, and now we're sauteing some veggies. The veggies include leeks, mushrooms, and I guess that's it, leeks and mushrooms. Yeah, zucchini noodles. Now going to sauce. There's a chicken here. And what happens to that? Does it simmer or something?
It's just going to cook down.
Okay guys, my wife has just cooked a delicious dinner, some chicken and some other good stuff, a nice Italian dinner, and we've sat down and enjoyed the dinner tremendously, so now it's time to clean up. And while there are some things that are probably the same in the United States and Brazil, there may be some other things that are a little bit different. So if there's some redundancy here, sorry. But I just wanted to show you, here's kind of how we do it here in the United States. First of all, we'll use a dishwasher for most of our dishes, like this. But the challenge to it is this. You have to rinse off your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. So I sometimes wonder if we're really saving anything, or whether we should just go ahead and wash the dishes in the sink. Because sometimes you have to wash a little bit to get the mess off there. But still, it's a pretty fast process. And if she can cook the dinner, I figured I can clean up this little bit of stuff. So there's the plates. They're done. Most of the silverware done. And then here's the other thing that I think may be a little bit different. Or at least some of you have told me it's a little bit different. If we have something we're not going to keep, okay? These are the outside edges of the leaks. Okay, I'm not going to keep them, so I'm going to stick them down the sink right here. Okay. Just shove them right down in there. I've got some fish skins there that I'm not going to keep. They're going to go in there. And this is some old turkey that's too old to eat. So that's going to go in there as well. So rather than throwing that in the garbage can, it's all going to go right there in what's called a garbage disposal. Can you get that okay? And then just flip a switch. And it's gone. So that's cleaned up that fast. The other thing is, some of you were telling me about hot water and cold water, the way that was accessed in Brazil. Here we use what's called a hot water heater. I mean, the thing is about this big around and almost as tall as I am, okay? And it has a direct water feed from the city water. And so it continually replenishes itself. But it heats the water and it goes throughout the entire house, so that at any given time when we need hot water, we just have to turn on the hot water spigot. Now, some of you have a hot water spigot and a cold water spigot. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay, you have separate ones. This particular unit right here is a little bit different in that you have to pull it down to, there you go, let the water run. But if I want to have, there's cold water. If I want to have hot water, I just pivot this down like this. And now I'm getting hot water. So, and there's any mixture in between. But that's the way that particular spigot works. It's like that one. The other neat thing about this one is that the neck of the spigot actually pulls out like that. So if you want to, there's a little button right here. If you want to rinse something, do that, and you can change the spray of the spigot and then reset it. And it's just that easy. So maybe that's a little bit different than the way you do it at home. I don't know, but thought you'd get a kick out of seeing the way we do it here. Boa noite.